Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen. Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. First person dual. Last time we talked about first person singular, meaning we were talking about one boy or one girl, Muslim or Muslimatun. This time we're talking about dual. Now, in English, there is singular and plural, but in Arabic, there is singular, which is for one person. Then there is something called dual, which is for two, exactly. And that's not plural. In Arabic, the plural begins with three. Okay, in English, the plural begins with two. In Arabic, the plural begins with three. So you have singular for one person or one thing. Dual is for two things or two people. And dual is not plural, and three or more is plural, and we'll talk about all of that, inshallah. So in this lesson, let's focus only on dual. So let's say there are two Muslim boys. How do they say we are Muslims? They say, Nahnu Muslimani. Nahnu Muslimani. Nahnu Muslimani, which means we two Muslims, or we are two Muslims. I have it, when I translate to English, I'm forced to put the word are, because in English grammar, you have to have a verb in every sentence. Whereas in Arabic, you can have a sentence with no verbs, or you can have a sentence with verbs. Obviously, we have not even talked about verbs yet, but we will, starting with chapter 7 in this course, inshallah, in this book. So nahnu is a pronoun, which means we. And Muslimani, Muslimani means two Muslim masculines. Both are masculine, okay? And I'll talk about an exception to this in just a minute, inshallah. If there are two girls and they want to say we are Muslims, how do they say? They say, Nahnu Muslimatani. Nahnu Muslimatani. Nahnu Muslimatani. Nahnu again is a pronoun, which means we. And Muslimatani. Muslimatani. Muslimatani means two Muslim females. Girls or women, doesn't matter. Two Muslim females, okay? Next, you have believers. Let's take the same thing we learned and apply it to another word, believers. How do we say we are two believers? You say, Nahnu mu'minani. Nahnu mu'minani. Nahnu mu'minani. You can see all of these duals are ending in ani, and that's important. And that's how you can tell that the word is dual. Nahnu mu'minani. And if you want to make it feminine, you say Nahnu mu'minatani. Nahnu mu'minatani. Nahnu mu'minatani. And finally, the word talib, when you turn it into a dual, you add ani. So Nahnu talibani. Nahnu talibani. Nahnu talibani. And for the feminine, you say Nahnu talibatani. Nahnu talibatani. Nahnu talibatani. Now this word, Talibani, sounds a lot like that group in Afghanistan. And so you may be wondering, wait, does that mean they're calling themselves two students? Well, in Arabic, Talibani means two students, whereas in their language, it's a plural. So they took something from Arabic and sort of modified it and used it for their own languages. If you notice, all Muslim languages, if not most Muslim languages, have Arabic words in them. And sometimes they modify those words, and sometimes they change them. So Talibani simply means two students. And that's it. That's the lesson for that's the end of this lesson. Let's look at some reminders. Singular is one person or thing. Dual is two. Plural is three or more. And once again, Arabic is a number sensitive language, not just a gender sensitive language. It's also a number sensitive language. Everything has a number, just like everything has a gender. So everything is either singular, dual, or plural. Okay. So this is something else you have to get used to when you're learning Arabic. You have to remember the gender and the number. By number, what do we mean? We mean singular, dual, or plural. Next, you have an icebreaker. Copy the sentences above as you see them with full tashkil in the table exactly as you see them. And after that, inshallah, we'll look at plurals. والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.